Hello pandas of the internet, my name is Panda-chan. I am a full-time artist-ish, a part-time cosplayer, and someone who would love it if you would subscribe, since I'm hoping for 500 subscribers by the end of the month. And you know how sometimes DMs can unintentionally or even intentionally railroad the campaign and the party? Well, in today's horror story, those rails go straight over and jump the shark, derailing the whole thing into a bonfire. So, if you're ready, sit back, relax, and let's get into it. This RPG horror story was posted by Treewater Blue. Wizard School turns into the Mafia. There was a campaign I was part of, which was a wizarding school. The premise of it was that we were all wizarding students. Each player was a different subclass and specialized in a different form of magic. As tests, we would periodically be teleported to a different area to a dungeon, clear it, and then kill the boss at the end. If we killed the boss, we passed. If we didn't, we got teleported back and fail, having to get stronger and fight it again. The campaign was going on for about 2.5 months at this point. One day, we were teleported into an icy area and told we notice we don't feel the connection with the teleportation anymore. And then out come a bunch of mafia members with guns in a wizard-themed school. We ask about the guns, but are told that they can have them, but the headmaster said we can't. We decided to roll with it and be hopefully brought back to the wizarding school. We are then brought into a modern-day casino. We meet the mafia in charge and ask about the teleportation. We are told that teleportation doesn't work in this area and we will not be able to be brought back to our school for the foreseeable future. After half an hour of RPing with the mafia boss, he reveals he is one of the players' dad. I will call the player Chronergy for simplicity and refer to the rest of the players as their subclasses. Chronergy's dad was brought into the future, yet somehow Chronergy wasn't able to recognize him. Chronergy was not okay with this at all. Then Chronergy's dad told him that he and a female character, Evocation, were prophesied to get married. Neither player consented to this, nor had any hint of a romance relationship in character. Chronergy refused and was threatened by his dad with a gun. And the DM said, "You feel you would not be able to defeat him if you tried." Chronergy reluctantly agrees. Once we leave the room, we decide to try and communicate with our school to be brought back. No dice. We try to use our own magic to teleport. We are told that teleportation is a high-level spell that we would be unable to cast without being above level 10. We are level 4. Suddenly, one of the dragon gods of this world appears before us and commands us to kneel. No save, we are all forced to. He asks us if we would do a task for him. Every single person says no. Oh, that's great. The god then takes away all players' abilities to speak in defiance. I try to look away from them and get told that I am then forced to look at the god with no save. The god gives the task and tells us that we are all imbued with a dragon color and that will warp our personalities and make us inclined to do his bidding. Okay, wow, that is a lot. Goodness gracious. After this point, the session gets called. If you are confused, so was I, and I still don't understand how or why this ever happened. We never played a session again. Well, that was quite the experience. I know some DMs can get bored of the same thing and want to change the campaign a bit to keep it fresh and interesting, and I could have even excused the trip to the modern times since magic is weird, but the prophecy really lost me, and the dragon god was even more confusing. But with that, we have come to the end of the horror story. Leave me a like, subscribe, and in the comments let me know if you ever played in a school-themed campaign. I personally played in one, and it was quite fun. Since I got to be a bit of a mean girl for a change, it was quite fun. The links to the original story are in the description, so go give it a read. You can find my social media links down there as well. And with all of that being said, I will see you next time.